Hi kids, hi parents, it's Betsy from Easy Peasy, and today I want to talk to you about how to follow directions, how to follow instructions from your parents or from the adult that's with you. So the first thing I want to do is when a parent or an adult gives you instructions, the first thing you should do is you should look at them. You should look at their face, look at their eyes when they're telling you something that you should do. Okay, so when they give you instruction, the first thing is to look at them to make sure that you're listening. So if you're looking at them, then you'll better understand and you'll be able to do it better. Okay, so first thing to do is to look at them, look at their eyes when they're telling you the instructions. Okay, the second thing you want to do is you want to repeat it back to them what they say to make sure you understand. So if mom says it's time for you to go to the bathroom before we get in the car to leave the house, then you would look at your mom and look at her eyes and say, okay, mom, I'll go use the bathroom. Okay, so you repeat, I understand, by saying what they said back. Or you could say, I understand, mom, it's time to leave the house. I'm going to go use the bathroom. So you repeat back to let them know, I did hear you and I understand. Okay, so first look at their eyes when they're talking to you. Second, say it back so they know that you understand. Okay, so you repeat it back in some way what they told you so you understand the instructions. Okay, if you don't understand, you can say, I don't understand what you mean, or what is it that you want me to do? Okay, and they can explain it better. The third thing you should do is you should go do it right away. This is a very important one. If you don't do it right away, then you'll probably forget. So make sure and do it right away. Okay, so if you're playing with your toys, if you're watching TV, say, hold on toys, hold on TV, I'm gonna go do it and I'll come right back and finish whatever I'm working on. Okay, so pause whatever you're doing, say pause and go do it right away, whatever mom or dad has asked you to do. Okay, so first look at their eyes when they're telling you. Second, repeat it back. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom because it's almost time to go. Third, go do it right away. Right away, okay? So when they tell you, it means I need to stop what I'm doing. I need to go do it right away. Otherwise, I'm probably going to forget and not do it. All right? And the last one is, after you do it, go back to mom or dad and check in. Okay? What do I mean by that? I mean, go back, find mom or dad or the grown-up that told you what you were supposed to do, your instructions. Go back to them and say, okay, I went potty, mom. I'm all done. Or I'm ready to get in the car, so they know that you already did it and it's all done. Okay, so look at them in the eyes when they're telling you to make sure you're listening. Repeat it back. Okay, I'm gonna go potty because it's almost time to go, mom. Repeat it back so you will know they know you understand, and to show you do understand. Go do it right away, and then go back to the adult and say, I went potty, mom, I'm all ready to go. Or I washed my hands, I'm ready for dinner. Whatever it was your mom or your dad or the grown-up asked you to do, you go back and you tell them, I did it, I'm all done. And usually your mom or dad, the grown-up, is going to say, good job, thank you for listening. I like how you follow directions. So that was great. So remember those 4 things, and that will help you to be a good listener and to follow directions, all right? And to follow instructions when an adult tells you something to do. Look at them in their eyes to make sure that you're listening. Repeat it back so you know exactly what you're supposed to do. Do it right away, and then go back and tell them, check in and say, hey, I did it, I'm all done. Or I tried to do it, but I couldn't do it right. Can you help me if you had a problem, okay? But go back and talk to them about it. So those are the 4 things, the easy peasy way that you can follow directions from your grown-ups, okay? So have fun with that. Parents, just one little note to you. I started this about age 2.5 maybe with my daughter. The first one when she started not following directions, because when they're very young, they're happy to do, oh, I can go throw that away for you. Oh, I can do this. And then they start dilly-dallying and not wanting to do it anymore. So the first one is very important. I often get down on the same level as my daughter and even say, hold my hands, because when I'm holding her hands, her focus is on me. And that is one way that you can make sure that they are listening. So this is definitely a routine that you have to go over and over and over with your kids to get them to go through this routine whenever you're asking them something. So you be aware of that as parents, that you need to be very patient and that you need to teach them this process. They don't just inherently know how to do this. So this is why we break it down into steps and we say, okay, look at me. This is what I'm asking you to do. Will you do me this favor? Or this is what Dad wants you to do right now. I want you to go put your pajamas on. And make sure they're listening. Have them say it back. What do I want you to do? You want me to go put my pajamas on? Okay. So then, okay, next you need to go do it right away. Okay. And then when you're done, come back and talk to me about it and let me know that you did it or that you couldn't do it and you need help. Okay. So be patient with them. They are learning, and make sure to try and really get in those steps. And then definitely don't forget to praise them whenever they come back to you and say, I did it, my pajamas are on, or I couldn't do it, I couldn't get the door open, whatever they do to check in with you. Follow through with that so that they continue with that routine. And you'll see it gets easier and easier, but it is a process that they have to learn, okay? So remember that they are learning this process. We obviously already learned it in our adult life, hopefully, how to listen and follow directions, but be patient with them as they learn these 4 steps for following directions. Have an easy peasy day. If you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Bye!